What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. His sparring partner, of course, we know, according to Eddie Hearn, that his sparring partners were shorter, chubbier guys that, he was sparring with. Now it has been revealed that it has rumored to be revealed that Anthony Joshua's sparring partner is no other than Timothy Moulton, okay? Timothy Moulton is 27 years old. He's 5-0, and it is rumored that he has been sparring with Anthony Joshua for the Andy Ruiz fight. Why is this good? This is good because the chubbier the better, because we don't know what size Andy Ruiz will come in at. However, if he's sparring with chubbier, chunkier guys, and Ruiz is getting smaller. Okay, a lot of people look at the elusiveness, versus the style. The elusiveness, where does that come from? Would that make him more lighter on his feet? Maybe so, but Andy Ruiz is not a guy, again, that uses the ring like that. So instead, I guess, hopefully, they're working on slimming Ruiz down to change his style, so he can be more of a guy that uses the ring, so he can get away from those jabs and those right hands at a long range, at a longer distance from Joshua. Because what's happening to me, he's fighting chubbier guys to get him prepared for guys that are short and stubby, so he can angle his punches, so he can know where the barometer of the target is. If he doesn't know that, like when he fought Ruiz the last time, you seen Joshua throw hooks like above his head. Like he was expecting Ruiz to be taller, but he's not. He's only 6'2". Okay? So he's fighting those guys shorter and chubbier because, a stockier frame of guy, which Ruiz, if you take away what he is made out of, and he was mostly a lot of stored fat, okay? And he's chubby. If you slim him down, he's going to be this smaller guy. He's going to be a smaller heavyweight, which is good for Joshua because Joshua's shrinking. So it might even out, hopefully it evens out. And I don't see Ruiz changing his style, though. I hope he would, but because it'll benefit him. But I don't think he's that type of dude, because Andy Ruiz, regardless of what they're doing in his camp, they're making him smaller, and I think that's going against the grain. However, I think Andy Ruiz is going to be Andy Ruiz, because remember something, when he got dropped in the third round, that's what lit his ignition right there, okay? That's what cranked his car. He really didn't get started until the third round, really. He threw some good combinations before that and countered, and his combinations and his counters were pretty decent, in the first and second round. But the third round, he didn't really get started until he got hurt. So Ruiz reminds me of Gotti in a little bit. He's more dangerous when he gets hurt. A lot of people just fall the fuck to pieces. You know what I mean? When they get hurt, like Joshua did, right? When he got hurt, he wasn't the same. He didn't want to fight. A lot of fighters are like that. But Ruiz, you dropped him, it surprised him. He was shocked. He was like, okay, now motherfucker, it's on. So Joshua sparring someone like Moulton, it's better for him to be able to punch someone with being that heavy. I don't know how fast Moulton is. I've never seen him fight. I don't know anything about the guy. Nothing about the kid whatsoever. So I don't know. I just know based on the pictures that I'm looking at, he is a shorter, stockier guy, and that's what they're trying to focus on. So it's a good barometer at the end of the day. Hopefully he's fast. Hopefully he's a big, gifted, quick guy like Ruiz. Because if he's not, and they get a chunky, shorter sparring partner in there like this guy is, and he's slower, that won't help Anthony Joshua at all. Especially when you got a guy that's accustomed to having weight, and now he doesn't have it. Logic tells you speed is power or whatnot, but then size matters too. Okay? There's a reason for weight classes. Unfortunately, they don't have a particular weight class for heavyweights. When you get to 215, it's over with. But actually 205. Okay? Anything past that, they used to try to label like super heavyweights, like Lennox Lewis was 240, 247. David Toole was 253. Guys like that, and David Toole was a short fighter. However, they tried to, Klitschko's, of course, was massively big or whatnot, based on their size and their height. But that's only one weight class. There ain't a super heavyweight. So if you're a heavyweight, just a heavyweight. You get past that margin, you're a heavyweight. But in comparison to other weight classes, those weights can vary. So if Ruiz is losing what he had that made him effective, that could be a bad thing. And if this guy can punch fast and emulate Andy Ruiz like he needs to be, like I hope he is, because I want this fight to be 50-50. I don't want no bullshit. I don't want Ruiz, oh, this happened. I don't want Joshua, oh, this happened, but nothing happened. All that shit. I don't want to see and hear about any of that. Okay? I want a good fight. I want a even playing field fight. Both fighters are 100% focused on each other and let the best man win. Now, according to this, if this guy is fast, Joshua will be accustomed to fighting a chunkier guy like Ruiz was. So if Ruiz is still the same quickness and speed, because he didn't lose it. In fact, Ruiz's camp, they're treating this like he damn near lost. They're making all these changes, and I'm like, why the fuck you doing that? You added 8 pounds. You came in at 262 for the fight your last opponent. Then you came in 268, 6 pounds higher, because your intentions was to fight someone because you knew they were bigger. I guess the logic is you guys know Joshua's slimming down, so I guess you guys should slim down. That's the only thing I could think of to make that logical. Okay? So, but if Joshua's accustomed to sparring someone and hitting a guy that's bigger, that's fast and quick like Ruiz, because he's going to know that now, it's going to be a totally different fight. But I look forward to it. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Timothy Moulton being the small, chubby, fast guy. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunching. Peace.